He was a German composer born in Leipzig on 22nd of May, 1813, and he was a towering genius who cast a shadow over the entire 19th and 20th centuries in music and art. On the other hand, he was also, if I may say so, a howling ooh la la. He was a dreadful man.
Yeah.
And I went out to make a film about him because from an early age, I was obsessed by his music. It is so powerful, so remarkable. It gets parts of you that no other musician that I'd ever heard does. I mean, I love all kinds of music, serious classical music, or indeed, you know, rock music, pop music, jazz, all kinds. But there's something about Wagner that was so special. And yet, as I said earlier, with a Jewish mother, this man who specifically wrote an article, a notorious pamphlet called On Jewishness and Music, in which he attacked Jews quite horribly, specifically Mendelssohn, the composer, and Meyerbeer, who was the biggest composer of that period, though is now largely forgotten. And but it was very deep and visceral. It was how repulsive Jews were, and that was bad enough to read this great genius writing such things. But what just make some population feel that the other population are not human, they can do anything to them, as that's what the Holocaust proves. But anyway, so.
So Wagner,
put that against a radiant piece of music that is about love and is anti-power and is anti-fascist. So that was a really. This has become a very heavy example of the Late Late Show. But I think the format can take it.
I think it's fine. Look, they can go away if they don't like it. I'm fine. But
we can talk about rosy nipples at another point.
I think rosy nipples have a place, but that place is tucked away for the evening. I think it's appropriate to talk about anything you want to talk about. It's very late at night. Yeah. But what I find fascinating is the idea that you are not affected, your appreciation of the art is not affected. Because I was like, oh, I caramba, oh! Yeah. He'd take his beautiful music and stick it, crikey, Tootsie Fruits.
I do. Every single time I do, until I hear it. And then as soon as I hear it, it takes me somewhere so beautiful, so profound, so extraordinary. He was a pygmy compared to the art he made, and that's often the case. And in the film, the Bayreuth Festival, the Festspielhaus, the festival playhouse that he founded to make his own music, his own theatre, a unique theatre with this. The orchestra is under the stage, and it is the only one that's allowed to break any safety laws, so that when the ring starts, the 4 nights of the Ring of the Nibelungen, this sequence of dramas begins, you're in complete blackness. There are no exit signs. There's no spillage of light from the orchestra because it's under the stage where it blends with the singers. And for this deep blackness, this note sounds out, and then the river, the Rhine, appears to glitter across the stage slowly, and it's as if the world is being born. And it's an amazing moment. And it's moments like that just shiver. They pass that test that Glenn Miller had, you know, that James Stewart said, you know, I want to hear that sound.
That sound.
Yeah. And he got it.
But do you think it's best not to know about the artists of the art that you like, the musicians and painters? Because there's been a couple of that have done some nice pictures as well. I mean, you have to be...
So true.
You know,
so true. Some, they've beaten their wives, they've betrayed, they've done all kinds of dreadful things. It's really hard to
I don't have, and this is in no way a reflection on having you here, but there's some people I won't have in the show because I'm in such awe of what they do. Like David Bowie has not been here and will not be here. No. Not that he's what, you know, can I be here? But you're like, can I be on your show, right? But I don't want him to come here because I am such a fan. I'd hate him to be a letdown. I don't want that. And so
in the same way, I would hate it if someone told me that Laurel and Hardy didn't get on and never spoke to each other.
I have good news.
As it happens, I know they did love each other. But if someone told me that, that would be horrible.